yangu ni kidogo sana. Nilikuwa kwa yale masisi ya jana, lakini ile kitu ambayo niliona utoto mtufu. Eti ya kwamba rais wa nchi anaheshimika na kila mtu katika nchi yetu na dunia mzima, kijana mdogo anasema kwamba hamuogopi. Kwani nchi yetu haina sheria yoyote ya kuita yule mtu kumuuliza haumuogopi mtu ambaye amechaguliwa na kura? Ingine kanistweti ya kwamba Speaker wa National Assembly nchi yetu ya Kenya, kijana ambaye hana viatu ya kuvaa, hana suruali, hana kitu yoyote, anatupa mdomo kwake. Ingine ni majority leader, kiongozi wetu katika bunge hii, hawampi heshima. Kwa hiyo mimi yangu nikisema kwamba Gachagua anafaa kuheshimu wa Kenya. Na ukitaka kuwa kiongozi katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, lazima ukae chini usikize wengine. Lazima uheshimu wale wengine ndio uweze kupewa heshima. Usipoheshimu wale wengine wewe heshimika. Wewe Gachagua, tuko na historia yako ulipokuwa ndio. Hataki kueleza ya kwamba wakati wa 1992 uliweka watu michale kule Molo. Hataki kueleza kwamba uliiba chakula ya relief ikafanya ufutwe. Hatuwezi kueleza kwamba mama Vivian Matiba ulikuwa mtu wa kwanza kusikilia yeye akawa raped mbele ya macho ukiwa ndio. Hataki kuambia kwamba wewe ni mtu mbaya, mkora sio siba, anafaa kuongezwa kakoto kwa tumbo na simiti ndio siba sana. Mala ndugu yake.
Next.
Mala ndugu yake alipokufa.
Take your seat. Mashua Waithaka is in the house. There is a response to your statement. Oh no, you are requesting for a statement. Go ahead. Mashua Waithaka, yes. Member for Kiambu.
Yes, yes, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security regarding the status of investigations into the murder of one Ms. Bridget Njoki Wainaina. Honorable Speaker, on 7 July 2025, Ms. Bridget Njoki Wainaina, a 12-year-old girl from Kirikoine village in Dumberi Ward, Kiambu constituency, was reportedly struck by a stray bullet while inside her family home. She was rushed to St. Bridget's Hospital in Kiambu, where she succumbed to her injuries. The incident was reported to Dumberi Police Station under OB number 22/7/7/2025, and on 8th July 2025, investigating officers visited the scene and collected evidence, including bullet fragments. Subsequently, on 9th July 2025, a postmortem examination recovered a bullet lodged in the deceased's head, which was preserved as evidence. However, since then, there has been little progress in the investigations, and the family has not received any update on the status of the case. Notably, the family was instructed not to interfere with the crime scene, and to date, the bullet hole in their home remains unrepaired, prolonging their distress and rendering parts of the home uninhabitable. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I request a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security on the following. 1, a report on the current status of the investigations into the murder of Ms. Bridget Njoki Wainaina, including whether any suspects have been identified, apprehended, or charged in connection with the incident. 2, steps being taken to expedite the conclusion of forensic processes at the crime scene to enable the family to restore their home to habitable conditions. 3, the measures put in place by the Ministry of Internal and National Administration to strengthen firearm regulation and oversight to enhance accountability, including mechanisms to address unlawful acquisition and use. And 4, plans put in place by the ministry to provide support to the Wainaina family, including compensation and psychological support and welfare assistance. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The Committee on Administration and Internal Security.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I will respond to honorable colleague in 2 weeks. Thank you.
All right. Next we have a response to a statement of the Honorable Abdul Haro by the Energy Chairperson, Energy Committee.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wish to give a response on submission regarding the status of electricity connectivity in Kotulo sub-county of Mandera County by Honorable Abdul Haro, Member of Parliament for Mandera South constituency. Honorable Speaker, the following are the submissions as required. One, the question was measures being taken by the Ministry of Energy and Kenya Power Company to address the unreliable electricity supply in Kotulo sub-county, Mandera County. Honorable Speaker, currently Kotulo town in Kotulo sub-county of Mandera County is served by a Kotulo 450 kVA diesel off-grid station, one generator rated at 300 kVA and another rated at 150 kVA, located near the border of Wajir and Mandera counties. The generation capacity is sufficient since the peak demand is currently 150 kVA and the generators are currently working on a 24 hours. To ensure reliability, the distribution lines and transformers are being maintained regularly. For quicker power restoration, any outrage issues are addressed by the staff based at Kotulo off-grid station and Elwak off-grid station. Notably, Kotulo power station is located in Kotulo Wajir and serves both Wajir and Mandera counties. Two, what plans are being put in place to construct a dedicated power station within Mandera County to serve Kotulo and surrounding areas, including Galsela and Dabas City. To accommodate the future projected power requirements for the stated area, there is need to upgrade the station with an additional 500 kVA generator to enable sufficient redundancy of generation capacity during preventive and corrective maintenance. The appropriate budget for procurement of a 50 kVA enclosed generator set and its accessories is around 35 million shillings. The ministry will continue to prioritize these off-grid stations for upgrade based on available budget allocation. And Honorable Speaker, just the other day when we were passing the supplementary budget, we were able to allocate 1 billion shillings. Hopefully, it will be sorting out some of these issues. Question number 3, steps being taken to fast-track connection of commissioned lines in Boji, Garse, to Tayu, Lehelehel, Haolwale, and using targeted subsidies to lower costs for low-income households. Honorable Speaker, the response to this question is projects in these areas are being implemented by Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation. The table below gives a status of the project which REREC is implementing in Mandera South constituency. The projects, Honorable Speaker, are listed number 1, 2, and 3, and most importantly, the costing, which amounts to 112,304,896 Kenya shillings, which will be connecting 798 families. To ensure these projects are completed in time, REDEC has adopted a multiple strategy approach of fast-tracking the ongoing project in various ways as follows. One, provision of outstanding materials to all ongoing projects to ensure that they are complete on time. Two, working closely with the KPLC officers to jointly inspect and commission completed projects and ensure they are metered. Three, holding weekly progress meetings with various contractors. Honorable Speaker, question number 4 was long-term strategy by government to ensure equitable power connectivity in marginalized and rapidly developing regions such as Kotulo sub-county in Mandera County. Honorable Speaker, the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum will continue on a phased-up electrification summarized as below. Off-grid initiatives, projects like COSAP, where KPLC is already implementing solar mini-grids and standalone PV system to connect around 50,584 beneficiaries under phase 1 of the project. 2, hybridization project is solarization of diesel plants is ongoing to enable connectivity of 25,188 households to clean and reliable energy. Honorable Speaker, this initiative aims to improve electricity access and promote renewable energy solutions in Mandera South County, Mandera County and other areas that do not have coverage of the national grid prior to the connection to the grid as planned. Several projects have so far been implemented in Mandera South constituency and other ongoing aimed at enhancing connectivity in the constituency and the entire Mandera County. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, a list of all ongoing and recently completed projects in Mandera County are scheduled. From the list, Mandera South constituency has the following: 1, 6 ongoing, six in number, mini-grid project at a cost of 342 million shillings, targeting 1,608 customers. And lastly, Honorable Speaker, ongoing another 9 solar installations in public facilities, especially schools and dispensaries, at a cost of 21 million Kenya shillings. Honorable Speaker, there is a huge annexed to this report, Honorable Speaker, 37 projects which are ongoing as ongoing mini-grid projects under COSAP. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Member for Mandera South, are you satisfied? Give him the mic.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you, Chair, the committee. The answer is largely satisfactory, but Honorable Speaker, I must say that the Kotulo sub-county in Mandera County has been without electricity for the last 4 weeks. It's only the last 2 days when the power has been restored. Therefore, the answer to question 1, that the power has been satisfactory throughout, is not entirely accurate. But for the last 2 days, the power has been restored, and I hope that power will continue sustained like that. On the answer to question 3, Honorable Speaker, is not satisfactory. While I appreciate the mentioning of the other projects which are going on in Mandera South, that specific question 3 was asking about fast-tracking connection of commissioned lines in Bojigarse, Kutayu, Lehele, and Harwale. But those lines, despite having been commissioned, and despite transformers being in place, lines being in place, and testings having been done, the lines have not been connected to the households. And that is the question I asked: when will these households be connected to power? And that question has not been answered. So I'll ask the committee to make a follow-up on that with the ministry and get us an accurate answer on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Before the majority leader makes his traditional Thursday statement, allow me to recognize the presence of Little Lambs School from my Napkoi constituency, Uasin Gishu County, who are seated in the public gallery. I must say that Little Lambs, my nephews went to that school. They are my neighbors also. And I just want to welcome all the students together with their teachers on behalf of the National Assembly and on behalf of my own behalf to the presence of Parliament. And I hope I will have an opportunity to say hello before you leave. Welcome to Parliament. Thank you. Next, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 44-2A, I rise to present the following statement on behalf of the House Business Committee, which met on Tuesday, 7th April 2026, to prioritize business for consideration during the week and the business coming before the House in the following week. As members are aware, this week the House considered and passed the Supplementary Appropriations Bill of 2026, and I wish to commend the leadership of this House, our committee chairs, and all the members for the dedication and cooperation exhibited in the consideration of this critical business this week. Honorable Speaker, with regard to business scheduled for Tuesday next week, the House is expected to continue with consideration of the following bills, should they not be concluded today. One is the Quality Health Care and Patient Safety Bill of 2025. Two is the Kenya Judiciary Academy Bill of 2025. And three, the Kenya Conservation and Management Bill of 2025. Honorable Speaker, the House will continue with the consideration of the following motions, should they not be concluded in the course of business today. Ukaguzi kwa asasi zisizo huru kikamilifu za Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki na ushoroba wa kati katika Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. Two is reports of the Kenya delegation to the 147th, 148th, and 149th and 150th Assemblies of the Interparliamentary Union, IPU, and related meetings. Three is consideration of the consolidated fund services under the supplementary estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. Four is the fifth report on the audited accounts of various state corporations, Western Region, for the financial years 2018-2019 to 2020-2021. Five is the seventh report on the audited accounts of various state corporations for the financial years 2018-2019 to 2020-2021. Six is inquiry into the pricing of tea in Kenya. Seven is the 10th report on the audited accounts of the National Government Constituency Development Fund for the financial years 2016-2017 to 2021-2022. And lastly, 8 is the 11th report on the audited accounts of the National Government Constituency Development Fund for the financial years 2016-2017 to 2021-2022. Honorable Speaker, the House Business Committee shall reconvene again on Tuesday, 14th April 2026 to schedule business for the rest of that week. And I now wish to lay this statement on the table of the House.
Thank you, Majority Leader. And now, honorable members, allow me to go back to order number 5. I think under papers, the Honorable Chairperson for the Health Committee, Honorable Nyikal, was not present. We'll give you an opportunity to prosecute that before we continue to
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Thursday, 9th April 2026. Report of the Departmental Committee on Health on its consideration of the Quality Health Care and Patient Safety Bill, National Assembly Bill number 41 of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you. Next order.
Order number 8, motion, consideration of the draft charter for the establishment of the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. Question to be put.
Sorry. Apologies, honorable members. I was trying to negotiate for someone to come to the chair so that I can go and say hello. So that I can go and say hello to the students from Uasin Gishu County. Honorable members, I now put the question that the House adopts the report of the Committee on Delegated Legislation on its consideration of the draft charter for the establishment of the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, laid on the table of this House on Tuesday, 7th April 2026, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 24(1) of the Universities Act Cap 2010, this House approves the award of the charter of the establishment of the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Order number 9, the Strategic Goods Control Bill, National Assembly Bill number 15 of 2026, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the control of the trade in strategic goods, technology, and related services, to prevent the proliferation of nuclear, chemical, or biological weapons and their means of delivery, and for connected purposes. Order number 10, motion, consideration of the draft charter for the establishment of the Kenya Medical Research Institute.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to move that this House approves the draft charter for the establishment of the Kenya Medical Research Institute in accordance with Section 24, subsection 1, paragraph A of the Universities Act, number 42 of 2012, which was tabled in the House.
Honorable Member, kindly just move the motion as is in the order paper. So just read it as is in the order paper.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Sorry, Honorable Speaker, and thank you, Majority Leader. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that this House adopts the report of the Committee of the Delegated Legislation on its consideration of the draft charter for the establishment of the Kenya Medical Research Institute, laid on the table of the House on the Tuesday, 7th April 2026, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 24, subsection 1 of the Universities Act, Chapter 210 of 210, this House approves the award of their charter for the establishment of the Kenya Medical Research Institute. Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Delegated Legislation considered the charter in line with the Constitution, the Universities Act, number 42 of 2012, the Interpretation and General Provisions Act, Chapter 2, the Statutory Instruments Act, Chapter 2A, and pursuant to Section 16 of the Statutory Instrument Act. The committee held a consultative meeting on Thursday, 2nd April 2026, with the Principal Secretary for the Higher Learning and Research, and the chairperson of the Kenya Medical Research Institute Board, and also the Commission for the University Education, before taking its final recommendation, or before making its final recommendation, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, the Charter seeks to establish KEMRI as a specialized degree awarding institution of strategic national importance, with a mandate to advance capacity building in highly specialized human health research and to strengthen the coordination, conduct, and promotion of health research in Kenya. This initiative, Honorable Speaker, is informed by the national priorities, including lessons from the COVID-19 pandemic, which underscored the need for enhanced local capacity for development and manufacture of vaccines, diagnostics, and biotherapeutics. It further aligns with the Kenya Kwanza initiative of strengthening local research, development, manufacturing, and commercialization of health technologies, which necessitates high-skilled biomedical workforce supported through specialized postgraduate training. Honorable Speaker, KEMRI exists, or KEMRI's existing capacity, including its internationally recognized clinical trials platform, has contributed to the development and licensing of key vaccines such as the malaria RTS vaccine, the cervical cancer Gardasil vaccine, and the pneumococcal conjugate vaccine. Additionally, the Institute has played a role in vaccine innovation, including work associated with the CHADOX platform that informed global COVID-19 vaccine development. Honorable Speaker, the establishment of KEMRI as a degree awarding institution followed a structured process. And on the 24th June 2025, the Cabinet Secretary declared KEMRI as an institution of strategic national importance, recognizing its critical role in biosecurity, biosurveillance, epidemic intelligence, and national health security, thereby approving its establishment. Honorable Speaker, subsequently, the Institute applied to the Commission for